Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we will see basically how to start and stop the RDS instance, okay, by using Lambda functions, okay. So the requirement is basically we have a non-production environment, DevOps test, okay. So running the 24 by 7 for the non-production environment is not a good practice, okay. To save the cost or cost control, you can say cost optimization. As part of this, we need to shut down the servers after the business hours, okay. So what we can do is we have two options, okay. Either we can write down the Lambda functions, whichever you have a skill like Python, Node.js or something, okay. Or you can use System Manager Service SSM. Normally, if you search SSM here, okay, in the search box, you will get that System Manager, okay. There is a State Manager feature. You can use that to automatically configure the jobs for start and stop the RDS instance, okay. So the requirement is clear, okay. So we can let me show you the Lambda functions. So before showing you the Lambda functions, let me refresh the RDS page here, okay. I have already opened it, okay, and you can see the status now. It's a available state which is running, okay. RDS database service is running, okay. So if I show you the Lambda functions, basically there is a two logic. If the cluster status is available, okay, for now it's available, right, okay, you can see the status. So if the status is available, then do stop cluster, okay, then stop this cluster, means RDS service, okay, database service. Or you can see the if else statement, okay. If a cluster status is available, then stop, okay. Else, if cluster status stop means already shut down, then do start, okay, start the cluster basically, okay. These are the simple logic here in the Lambda functions, which is based on the Node.js 18 version, okay, latest one, you can see here, okay. So to trigger the Lambda functions, you can go with the configurations and you can just add the triggers here. From here, the trigger is basically you can say in the Linux cron job basically, okay, scheduler. You can set up, just search the event here, okay. You can see the Cloudwatch event basically, and you can configure the new rule or you can select the existing one, okay. If I select the new rules here basically and give the rule name like test or anything whatever you want to give, and just you can configure the pattern type here, okay. Either you can go with the rate, day, means daily basis, or if you want to stop and start the on the particular timing, like in the morning the ideas should be start, okay, because all the employees come, developers, they want to work on the database service or something, okay. So in that situation you can just mention the trigger point here, timing basically 9 a.m, and the stop timing is you can set up the like 6 p.m or 7 p.m, okay, whatever your working hours basically, okay. So after the working hours, that non-production server should be stop, okay. So you can just configure this two triggers here basically cron jobs, okay. And if you need any help for the how to set up the cron job basically, you can just search on the Google Chrome, okay, Cloudwatch event expressions, and you can see this kind of examples. So according to your use cases, you can just configure, okay. So for now I am just manually trigger these Lambda functions, okay, to execute, okay, because now I don't don't want to configure any scheduler for now. So but you in a real time cases you can configure according to your use cases, okay. Morning time and evening time after the business hours, okay. So how to trigger this Lambda function manually? Just click on the test. If you are testing this Lambda function first time, then you need to give the event name here, okay. I have already given the test here, and you can just simply click on test, okay. So it will basically trigger the Lambda function. As you can see, status code is 200 and the body message you can see operation completed successfully, okay. So now let's go to the RDS database service and just refresh it, okay. And you can see the status got changed now, okay. It's earlier it was in available state, but now you can see it's in stopping state. That means it's shutting down, okay. So this way you can configure the scheduler for by using Lambda functions, okay. That's all for the today's session, okay. And this Lambda function, don't worry about this. I will add this Lambda function in the description box, okay. Or I can just put in my GitHub branch, okay. I will add in the GitHub branch, okay. So I will add this link in the description box, so don't worry about that. So that's all for the today's session. Okay, next session we will cover about the system manager, how to configure the jobs for RDS or EC2 instance daily stop and start. Okay, yeah, thank you.